So, good day to everyone. Welcome back to my channel, my show, my YouTube, my TikTok, whatever you're watching me on. So, today is the 19th of March, 2024. And I must say that we in Montserrat have survived another wonderful St. Patrick's and a whole heap of events. Everything basically went well, in my opinion. And it actually is an eye opener for people in the country to make them to realize that Montserrat is more than able to hold thousands of people. And not only that, we went through the events and we didn't have any major incidents. Every now and then at a event, somebody want to have a little fight, but nothing serious. Accidents were not that serious. Little fender bender here and there, light breaking and so forth. Nothing serious. This is very important because it actually shows that we in Montserrat can host events and events that people don't have to worry about their safety. I had some guests, and when the guests came in, the guests was saying to me, do I have a safe? And I was just telling the guests, you don't have to worry about anything. As a matter of fact, we in Montserrat still are able to leave our doors open. And what did I get out of this St. Patrick's? One, I see that there are opportunities that can make events even better. A number of persons were asking for a number of things. That means when people ask you, for things, that mean that's a business that you can actually get into. So now you have at least 11 months to get yourself involved, so that next St. Patrick's 2025, you should be actually making some money from St. Patrick's. The real question is, how much money have you made from 2024 St. Patrick's events? Did you make any money or did you not make any money? Do you see any way that you could actually piggyback, get into using your $10 that you put aside? Anything that you can do to actually get involved so that next St. Patrick's you can make money? Because when you have thousands of people coming, and next year, I expect next year to be even bigger, because a lot of people told me that a lot of people were not able to come this time. So I'm saying, if in case you put yourself in a certain position and you really think about the needs, then next St. Patrick's you will be able to make some money. As I said, I went out and I saw something that is necessary, and I will invest my money into that equipment and start a business so that I could actually make some money from next St. Patrick's events. Another thing I realized, I was talking to some people yesterday at the Salem activity for St. Patrick's, and that there was a lot of people. I've never seen so much people in Montserrat in a very long time. I don't even recall when so much people have been here just for St. Patrick's. And that is very exciting. And, that is something that we have to really think about. How can we make it even better? And I was talking to some people, and, some people was actually telling me that they try to reach out to, government and so forth to, facilitate a donation from a company, some companies, and they never really got through, which is very sad because that would have benefited the women drastically. And I would like to just shout out Marcella. Haven't really seen her for many years. We went to school together, and she was telling me about some things that she has been trying to get to Montserrat to help people in Montserrat, and she didn't get through. So I gave her my information so that she can contact me whenever she has these great deals, because that would have benefit especially the women of Montserrat greatly. And I spoke to a number of persons, and people were saying Montserrat is the perfect destination to host events and parties, and I fully agree. We need to have a strategic plan to get other places, other events to actually come to Montserrat, even if in case it's for a one day or overnight. That would do a lot for the economy. because there are many places in the world that people actually leave from where they live just to go to that specific place to have parties and so forth. And some of these parties are extremely big, and Montserrat can more than host these events. So that is something that needs to be looked into. How can we get people to come from Guadeloupe? I think about 400 persons came from Guadeloupe. How can we do more business with Guadeloupe, because it is obvious that we're doing more business in terms of getting people here from Guadeloupe instead of from Antigua. And how can we do more business with St. Kitts to get people over? Because St. Kitts people always come over. St. Kitts and Nevis, the people always come over to Montserrat. So I'm seeing an opportunity for us to actually make Montserrat a party destination, and even possibly bigger than St. Patrick's and the Calabash and Christmas events. But somebody has to really look into, and not only look into, people have to visit these places to make connections. We have to do business with Guadeloupe, definitely, because Guadeloupe has always been, coming to Montserrat, and we just have to do what we have to do to make this work for Montserrat. Because if in case we can have more events into Montserrat instead of just Christmas and St. Patrick's and Calabash, then the economy in Montserrat would boom drastically and people would be very happy. St. Patrick's was so busy that people didn't even have time to mind people business because people were that busy. Yesterday in Salem was like crazy. It was a lot of people. It was amazing to see so much people in Salem. And I'm happy that an event actually took place in Salem, because, a lot of persons was worried about if there was going to be any event in Salem or everything was going to be in the north side. But yesterday turned out good. Um, no complaints really. And I'm just happy to see a lot of people in Montserrat. And a lot of people actually do want to invest in Montserrat. But of course, they're always saying the number one issue is getting land. And that is something we have to really talk about more often. We have to talk to the people who own the land. We have to talk to the government. The government has to do their part, and the people who own the land have to understand that nobody is saying to you that you need to get rid of all your land. But at the end of the day, you could actually sell a piece of your land and make some money that you don't have to work so hard. I mean, what's the use having all this land and then you're not even selling a piece and living a better life? And most people need to understand, yes, it is good. And Arrow sang the song that says, hold on to your property and will it to your children. But at the end of the day, you can't hold on to all your property. I don't think Arrow was basically saying to you, hold on to your property and then have life hard. I'm thinking Arrow was saying, yeah, hold on to your property, don't sell all and leave some for your children. But what you have to understand too is that nowadays days, especially if children are not living in Montserrat, whenever you leave that property for the children, all they're going to do is come back to Montserrat and sell the same property that you've been holding on to. And I'm not saying everybody's the same, but that seems to be the trend, that when you leave a piece of property for somebody, they actually take that property and sell it and get the money. Sometimes they sell it so cheap, you would turn in your grave, basically. So, I mean, it is important for land to be available. And I'm saying also it is important for persons to know what lands are available. And this is a business for somebody to actually start by, starting a business where you could actually allow people who have lands for sale make a website. I mean, I would do it, but I'm giving this business to somebody. Make a website and get people to tell you what lands they have for sale. You put it on your website, and when you put that on your website, now there would be one central location for persons to go to actually, you know, look for lands for sale. And you could just charge a little commission on each land and make some serious money. So you can't say I never gave you a business idea. That is a business idea. I would do it, but I can't do everything. So I'm giving that to you. That is something that you need to start and set that up. So as usual, the video is getting kind of long, almost 10 minutes. So I'm going to cut it short here and, say, have a good day. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.